Today we're going to be talking about the interview question, what was the last project you led and what was the outcome? Now, this is a great question. It really gives you a chance to use a real world example to show your leadership skills, how you plan, delegate, and lead a team. Now, for many of us, the most challenging part of answering this question will be picking the project. If you already have a stock project that you use for these types of questions, that's great. You just have to revamp it for different interviews. But if you still need to pick a project to use for this question, my suggestion is to review your major accomplishments for the last 2 years. If you do not have a lot of projects where you've led a team, think about different examples you can use from volunteer work or from school work. Now that you have identified several projects that you could speak about, take a look at the job description. Do any of the projects directly relate to the experience that the job description is asking for? If so, that's great. If not, don't worry about it. We can always match leadership skills, and just because the project doesn't directly relate to the job you're going for doesn't mean that you can't give a valuable answer. Most importantly, we want to see how you plan, delegate, and evaluate a project, and how you work in a team spirit. Most employers already know what kind of projects and the kind of team you'll be working with. They're really looking to find someone that can gel with the team that is already in place. In some cases, it may be where they want you to shake up the organization, and so they're looking for something new that can add new energy to the team. But for the most part, they're looking for someone that can lead and manage the team that is already in place. If leadership skills do not immediately jump out at you from the job descriptions, that's fine. You really want to think about what kind of leader you are. How can you highlight your leadership skills and what's unique about your leadership skills through this question? So now I will answer the question, what was the last project I led and what was the outcome? One of the ideas was to have a graduate school fair to increase our graduates' earning potential. One of the first things I did when taking over this project was to meet with the career counselor that had previously done the fair in hopes that I could have her as an ally to work together on the project. I didn't want her to feel like I was taking it away from her. I only had her working on the project, but I was charged the entire career services team to get colleges to attend this fair. Everyone was required to have 2 schools attend that focused on an area of study that was in line with their students' majors. We had a joint spreadsheet that was updated with schools and our progress. We were also finding the interest from students wasn't necessarily there at first, so we really worked to loop in our chairs, professors, and different clubs on campus to help us promote the graduate school fair. Identify what was the major problem or why was the project initiated in the first place. Then discuss the major milestones of the project and how you may have worked with your team, delegated certain tasks, or resolved any hiccups. What was the outcome of the project and how did you measure this result? Thank you. And again, I'm Jasmine Briggs of Creatively Inspired Coaching.